Narrabox TV.
Welcome to Narrabox TV Daily Sports Update. It is said that to excel in a sport you have to devote yourself to it from childhood, every day of your life, until you become one of the best in the world. Well, this is not always the case, or at least not for everyone. In fact, there are athletes who, in the course of their competitive careers, have tried their hand at more than one sport. Michael Jordan, basketball to baseball, then basketball again, a basketball deity. With Chicago Bulls he won 3 consecutive rings, 1991-1992-1993, before retiring to pursue a baseball career. In his 2 years at the Birmingham Barons and Scottsdale Scorpions he achieved modest results, so much so that he changed his mind again in 1995 when he returned to the NBA. Again at the Bulls, where he won 3 more consecutive rings, Usain Bolt, first athletics champion, then soccer player, like Jordan is the deity of basketball, Bolt is the deity of athletics. He has won 8 Olympic and 11 world gold medals in his career and is the only athlete in history to have won the gold medal in the 100m flat and 200m flat in 3 consecutive editions of the Olympic Games, Beijing 2008, London 2012 and Rio de Janeiro 2016, as well as in 3 different editions of the World Championships, Berlin 2009, Moscow 2013 and Beijing 2015. Bolt, at the end of his career, attempted to enter the world of football, training with Borussia Dortmund and also playing a few minutes with the Norwegians of Strømsgodset Idrettsforening. Marion Lois Jones, from sprinter to basketball player, former world champion in the 100 meters flat at Athens 1997 and Seville 1999. In 2008 she was sentenced to 400 hours of community service, instead of 6 months in prison, due to a doping incident, and once she finished serving her sentence she returned to sport, but this time for the WNBA, the American Women's Basketball League. Bob Hayes, from sprinter to American football player, from 1964 to 1968, he was the co-world record holder in the 100-meter flat race with a manual time of 10:0, and also won 2 gold medals at the 1964 Tokyo Olympic Games. After the Olympic ecstasy, he turned to American football, where he also had a great career, which led him to win the Super Bowl title with the Dallas Cowboys, for whom he played 10 years as a wide receiver, in 1972. He ended his career 3 years later with the San Francisco 49ers. Elise Perry, soccer player and cricket player. In cricket, she plays as an all-rounder for the New South Wales Breakers, the Sydney Sixers, in the Women's Big Bash League, WBBL. And Loughborough Lightning, in the Women's Cricket Super League, WCSL, as well as for the Women's National Cricket Team of Australia, with whom she became world champion in 2013 and won 3 trophies in the ICC Women's World 2020, in 2010, 2012 and 2014. Until 2016 she also played football, in the role of defender, in the Australian League, collecting several appearances in the Australian national teams at both youth and senior levels, including the 2011 World Cup in Germany. Anthony Mundine, from 13-side rugby player to boxer. As a boxer he was a 3-time WBA light heavyweight champion, and also an IBO middleweight champion. Prior to his boxing career, he was also a professional football player. In Australia, playing in the National Rugby League, Brock Lesnar, from wrestler to mixed martial arts fighter, one of the greatest wrestlers in history. Becoming, at age 25, the youngest world champion in WWE history, winning the WWE Championship at SummerSlam, he was also the UFC heavyweight champion in 2008. Brock Lesnar is also the only athlete in history to have won a world title in mixed martial arts, professional wrestling and collegiate wrestling. Sonny Bill Williams, from 13 side rugby player to boxer and 15, side rugby player. With All Blacks he was world champion in 2011 and 2015, representing his nation, New Zealand, also in 13, side rugby becoming one of the few rugby players to play a world championship final in both codes of the discipline. He was also later able to win a number of professional boxing titles in the heavyweight category. Rebecca Romero, from rower in rowing to track cycling, formidable athlete, able to win 2 Olympic medals in 2 different disciplines, silver in rowing, for pair, in Athens and gold in track cycling, individual pursuit, in Beijing. Thank you watching Narrowbox TV. Don't forget to subscribe.
Narrowbox TV.